Abraham Quintanilla Jr., the father of music legend Selena Quintanilla Perez, was a man whose life shaped the course of Tejano music and left an unforgettable mark on the world. His passing at the age of 86 on December 13th, 2025, has sent ripples through the music industry and among fans around the globe. As news of his death spread, questions immediately arose. Where will the family gather to honor him? Who will be present to pay their respects? The anticipation surrounding his funeral has grown intensely, as everyone waits to catch a glimpse of how the family will commemorate a man whose influence was as vast as it was profound. Rumors swirl, speculation runs high, and every fan, colleague, and friend is wondering when and how this final tribute will unfold. Today, we are going to update you about funeral details. The news of Abraham Quintanilla Jr.'s death was confirmed by his son, A.B. Quintanilla III, through a deeply emotional post on Instagram, shared on what was also his own 62nd birthday. A.B.'s announcement conveyed a grief unlike any other, noting that the loss of his father felt profoundly different from the tragedy of losing his sister Selena more than 30 years ago. His words painted a vivid picture of the void left behind, describing his father as a constant source of strength, protection, and guidance. A.B. reflected on the sense of security his father provided, a safety net that is now irrevocably gone. He called Abraham a tough cookie, emphasizing that toughness had been essential in the music industry and that it had shaped both A.B. and Selena into the resilient artists they became. Born on the 22nd of February, 1939, in Corpus Christi, Texas, Abraham Quintanilla Jr. was immersed in music from an early age. In the 1,950 seconds, he performed with a group called the Dinos, developing the skills and industry insight that would later help him guide his children's careers. Though his early career did not bring widespread fame, it laid the foundation for his lifelong involvement in music, teaching him discipline, the nuances of performance, and the demands of a competitive industry. Even after Selena's death, Abraham remained deeply involved in preserving and managing her legacy. He oversaw posthumous music releases, brand partnerships, and biographical projects, ensuring that her work continued to reach new generations. His involvement, however, often sparked controversy. Critics accused him of being overly controlling, while supporters emphasized that his actions were driven by a desire to protect Selena's memory and prevent exploitation. One notable legal dispute occurred in 2016 when Abraham filed a lawsuit against Selena's widower, Chris Perez, seeking to block a television series based on Perez's memoir To Selena, With Love. The legal battle captured widespread attention and reignited debates about who should control Selena's story. The lawsuit was ultimately dismissed in 2021, with both parties agreeing to move forward, though the controversies underscored the complexities of Abraham's role in managing a legacy so widely cherished. As the news of Abraham's passing spread, tributes poured in from across the music industry. Artists, collaborators, and fans expressed gratitude for his influence and dedication. His role in shaping Tejano and Latin music in the United States was widely acknowledged. He had not only managed talent, but had cultivated an environment in which his children could thrive. His contributions created opportunities that changed the course of music history, ensuring that Selena's voice and artistry would live on long after her tragic death. Yet, amid the global attention and outpouring of condolences, one critical detail remains shrouded in mystery: Abraham Quintanilla's funeral. As of now, the family has not released any official information about when or where the service will be held, whether it will be private or public, or who will attend. For a man whose life intersected with fame, music, history, and cultural significance, the absence of funeral details has sparked speculation. Fans wonder if a memorial will include Selena's surviving family members, past collaborators, or figures from the music industry who worked alongside Abraham and witnessed his dedication firsthand. The lack of information has also created suspense. Typically, the passing of a public figure of Abraham Quintanilla's stature would be accompanied by announcements, tributes, and media coverage detailing the arrangements. In this case, however, the silence is palpable. It feels deliberate, reflective of the family's long-standing commitment to privacy. Abraham's life, particularly in his later years, was marked by a careful balance between public engagement and personal space. He cultivated a life where family came first, away from the relentless scrutiny of the media. This approach appears to continue even now, in the wake of his death. In the absence of confirmed funeral details, observers are left to consider what such a service might look like. Would it be a private family gathering, intimate and reflective, honoring Abraham's values and wishes? Could it involve a public memorial celebrating his contributions to music, inviting fans and industry peers to pay tribute? Perhaps it will be a combination of both, with initial private ceremonies followed by a larger commemorative event. Until the family releases an official statement, these remain unanswered questions. Family members, particularly Suzette Quintanilla and A.B. Quintanilla III, are reportedly focusing on supporting their mother, Marcela Quintanilla, during this difficult time. Marcela, who endured the loss of Selena decades ago, now faces another profound loss. The family has been navigating their grief largely out of the public eye, emphasizing their need for space as they prepare to honor Abraham's life and legacy. Friends and insiders suggest that any public announcement regarding funeral arrangements will be carefully considered, balancing the family's desire for privacy with the public's deep interest in paying respects. Abraham Quintanilla Jr.'s life was defined by dedication, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to family. His impact on Tejano music and Latin culture in the United States cannot be overstated. He not only guided Selena to international stardom, but also created a framework that allowed his children to thrive in a challenging industry. His influence extended beyond music, touching the lives of countless fans who grew up with Selena's songs and performances. Through every triumph and tragedy, Abraham Quintanilla Jr. remained a figure of authority, guidance, and love for his family. As we continue to reflect on his life, it is important to acknowledge the complexity of his legacy. Abraham's methods, while sometimes controversial, were rooted in his desire to protect and elevate his family's talent. His decisions shaped not only careers, but also the cultural landscape of Latin music. Tributes from the music community continue to underscore his contributions, emphasizing the ways in which his vision, determination, and protective nature helped cement Selena's place as a global icon. Fans around the world remain eager for details regarding his funeral, hoping for an opportunity to honor a man who played such a central role in Selena's life and career. Yet for now, those details remain undisclosed. The family has not confirmed dates, locations, or attendees, and any speculation should be treated with caution. What is clear, however, is that Abraham Quintanilla Jr.'s influence and legacy remain secure. His life, his work, and the family he nurtured continue to inspire admiration and respect. Until the Quintanilla family decides to share official information about funeral arrangements, the world is left waiting. The suspense, though uncomfortable, is a reminder of the respect the family deserves and the profound impact Abraham Quintanilla Jr. had on music history. Fans, colleagues, and admirers can continue to reflect on his contributions, celebrate his life, and honor his memory in their own ways, while waiting for the day when the family is ready to share the details of his final farewell. Abraham Quintanilla Jr. is survived by his wife, Marcela Quintanilla, his daughter, Suzette Quintanilla, and his son, A.B. Quintanilla III. Together, they face the immense task of saying goodbye to a man whose influence shaped their lives and left an indelible mark on music history. Though the funeral has not yet occurred and official details have not been released, the world remains poised to pay tribute when that moment finally comes. Until then, the focus remains on remembering Abraham Quintanilla Jr., acknowledging his complex legacy, and respecting the family's need for privacy. As of now, no confirmed information regarding Abraham Quintanilla Jr.'s funeral is available. Any reports suggesting otherwise are inaccurate. When the Quintanilla family releases official updates regarding arrangements, fans and media outlets will be informed promptly. Until then, The suspense remains, the anticipation builds, and the world continues to honor a life that shaped music, culture, and the hearts of millions.